What's going on, believers? Guys, today I'm talking to you about a new token that's recently released, and it's called Doshi. Do you want to know what it is? Because I do. Well, I already know. It's not financial advice, but I'm always right.
I can't wait till Friday. Everybody's getting sideways.
All right, guys, we are taking a look today at a token called Doshi. And I know what you're thinking in your mind, or I know what I was thinking in my mind. I'm not sure what you're thinking in your mind. I shouldn't assume that, right? But let's figure out what's going on under the hood here. Doshi is currently trading at 27.41. That's up 19% to the previous day. So it's obviously making some very big moves. You can see here from the traction that it's gotten, it's continuing to create new floors. Now, the launch date, which we have out here, March 22nd of 2022. Now, there's a lot of things to like about Doshi. We're going to look into this. We're going to take a quick look. We're going to take a longer look, maybe. And we're going to find out whether or not this is an investment for me. Spoiler alert, it was. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to come over here and we're going to talk about what is Doshi. Now, when I first looked at this thing, I was a little curious. What are we going to do here, right? But turns out the story is Doge plus Shiba, and it's going to unfold in chapters. There's a game coming that we're going to look at some of the artwork on in just a moment. But welcome to the first chapter of an exciting adventure and action-packed story. Welcome to Doshi. On the coast of Japan, an abundance of species reside, most notably the Doge and the Shiba Inu. These two, the greatest of the land, rose from poverty to become the leaders of their respective territories. They're able to take down anything that comes their way with their unstoppable armies close behind. The earliest believers who bet their livelihoods on the Doge and Shiba clans rose from rags to riches themselves, placing wagers on the lengthy duels these two factions involved themselves in. They too found immense success. The rivalry between the Doge and Shiba is intense. Battles are long and hard fought. Both are strong. Both are healthy. Both are wealthy. Both are successful. Neither can recall why they don't like each other. But still, there's a deep and fiery vengeance. One day, very suddenly and unexpectedly, a tsunami hits the coast of Japan. This disaster inevitably eliminates many members of the armies following behind the Doge and the Shiba. In the wake of the tsunami, both of their fierce leaders find themselves stranded side by side. They each cling to their raft with no choice but to rely on one another for survival. After a period of silence, they came together and through their desperate confessions discovered that they are related. Bonding over this, they decided to go on a quest together with the remnants of the respective armies that they possess the power to build one massive, unstoppable army is undeniable. Together, Doge and Shiba built a battalion unlike no other called Doshi, and they are on a quest to find their lost family members. The journey continues. Now, the first thing about this is it's fascinating. These guys have gone a long way towards establishing a realm using very popular and iconic ideals in crypto and in the crypto space. Obviously, Doge is the giant in the room, and Shiba follows very closely behind, and sometimes Shiba even overtakes it on the listings. So it's very cool that these guys are merging these two things together. But I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, well, what about use case? So we're going to get into use case right here. The white paper and the contents here show me, here's the story as it unfolds. These are great designs. As you can see right here, the concept art that I'm going to give you is you're really going to enjoy what it is that you see. At least I did. I was a real big fan. The Doshi project is the first of a multi-adventure storyline combining the two historic meme coins, Doge and Shiba Inu. Doshi is an all-encompassing, providing a play-to-earn game designed for users to play, experience, explore, and monetize their contents with others who are not in the same physical space, powered by the Ethereum blockchain. The prolific nature of the internet meme was apparent in the year 2010 when a Japanese kindergarten teacher, Atsuko Sato, posted several images of her Shiba Inu dog, Kabosu. They go back all the way to the beginning of the Shiba Inu craze. So that's a very cool thing to do. And as we go down here, we're looking, for us, we're looking for tokenomics. What are the tokenomics here? What is it that we're doing on the way in, on the way out? And here we go. We're looking at a buy and sell tax of 12%, 1% going to reflection, 3% going to development, 6% going to marketing. That's important, guys. 6% going to marketing means that they are going to be constantly in your face presenting their product for people to engage with, and they will know what product this is very quickly with a 6% marketing wallet. 2% going back to the liquidity pool, which for those of you that are not paying attention and don't know, because we go over this constantly, what that's doing is it's helping to maintain that good floor price. And it's evidenced by when we go back over here and we look, we see that they are continuing to evolve and change and create new all-time floors. Those are the kind of things that we're looking for. Those are the kind of awesome things that we want to see when we're looking at one of these products. Now, the roadmap has basically, very simple. It's a very simple roadmap, very straightforward. We're talking about the token private sales, and you can review this as you need to look at it. So there's plenty here that you already see. Most of this has been completed, by the way. So we're talking about April and May right now. The smart contract audit, they're trying to get to 5,000 holders, 50,000 followers across social media, Telegram, Discord, etc. Organic DEX tools trending, YouTube plus Twitter Space Doxed, some AMAs, NFT, set release, major influencer marketing partnerships, major project partnerships, cross-chain social media marketing and advertising, massive community, weekly community giveaways. So you can see here that they're on the trend, they're on the trail of trying to evolve this thing. And we're talking about their goal by the end of May, the $100 million market cap. Now, and going back over this, we're sitting right now at a $2.4 million market cap. So we're literally talking about their intent and their desire is to get about a 40x from where it is right now. And we'll see what we can do about helping that along the way here. The third piece is the $1 billion market cap, huge marketing rush. Now, we're having conversations, we're having talks, we're doing this. Now, what they did not have at the time was the concept art. So right now, we're going to take a look at some of the concept art on the game that they are developing right now. First of all, you're going to see this is your buddy Doshi. I think you're going to be able to name it Doshi. You could probably be able to name it whatever it is that you want inside the game. We don't know yet, but as you can see here, instead of a yin and yang logo, the logo for Doshi is the Shiba Inu and the Dogecoin wrapped together. And he's in a helmet. So what is it that he is driving? And it's going to be one of these. Now, this is the front concept of the vehicle that he's going to be in. Let's call it a cart. And then here is the rear design of the cart. I know for some of you that are looking at it, you're probably thinking this looks very familiar. For me, it looks very familiar too. It looks like kind of a Mario Kart sort of design, which is a great concept. Who doesn't like playing a racing game, especially one with go-karts? Moving on here, this is another one of the fierier, faster looking designs with a large white panel in the back. Front to back, it looks very slick, very sleek, and a lot of fun to drive. Now, over here, we have Dune Buggy. Let's call it the Dune Buggy for right now. Until they come up with a good name for it, I'm going to call it Dune Buggy. But front and back design looks pretty sweet. I think this is probably going to be a lot of fun to drive. Depending on, and I think we're probably looking at maybe third-party view. It looks pretty cool. And this last one was actually my favorite because it was a little bit thicker, a little bit better design for me anyway. So you can see right here that there is a lot happening and they are pretty far along in the development. We've had some conversations right now. The conversations that we've had have been that they are pretty good into this and they're looking for different designs and concepts and ideas in which to implement. Moving on. All right, guys, Doshi, for those of you that know, I get into metaverse. I'm looking at metaverse tokens all the time. What fascinates me about this is that we're taking the lore of Dogecoin, we're taking the lore of Shiba, and we're kind of merging them into something new and something stylized in Doshi, which is the combination of both. And as we build out this ecosystem, it looks like the first thing that we're going to see is the racing game. Now, how this builds out, how this shapes up, it's play to earn. So perhaps the whole army is going to be the Doshi army, and that's going to be representative. And maybe we're going to have some back and forth with other tokens, or maybe we're going to have some back and forth between the Doge and the Shiba. We don't know yet. The concept is there. The design is being worked on heavily. And these guys have been looking at and been very open with me about what they're looking for. They're looking to get this thing launched as soon as they possibly can, but only at a very high quality. And that is one of the more admirable things that you find when you're looking for new tokens. So guys, I want you to kick the tires on this. I want you to do your own research. I want you to token sniff it. I want you to do all the different things. I want you to take a good hard look at this. You make your own decision. But I'm going to tell you this. I am in for the long haul on this one. Threw my bag in a couple days ago. Now we're just kind of waiting here. And matter of fact, I'm break even, by the way, where we are right now. But I think that this thing is going to run. And it's probably going to settle if these guys are telling you this. They're pretty confident on it. And by the way, I might add, very professional. So I'm thinking it's going to land at $100 million market cap by the end of May. I'm not a financial advisor. I don't know that's going to be the case. I might be sitting here looking at it and it falls a little bit short. But if it falls short and it still gets close, then I'm going to be feeling pretty good about the work that these guys have done, because I'm giving them my investment. I'm letting them take take control of it, and we'll see where they take us. So guys, give Doshi a check out. All the information that you need is going to be in the socials down below. This is not financial advice. My name's Bleaves, and I'm always right.
I'm looking for the good life, good life. Sitting on top of the world, I wanna be shining like diamonds and pearls.